like you do,
like you do,
like you do. Said you put me back together like you do, like you do.
Come on,
like you do,
like you do,
like you do. Said you put me back together like you do, like you do.
I found a light that stands in danger. A fortress that's even greater. When hope is gone, I know you'll be there. A solid rock, don't lie. I found a love that calls out fear. It's stronger than all my tears. When I'm afraid, I'll find you here. My solid rock will fight. I know you got me. When I'm under, ain't nobody gonna stand against. I know you got me. I trust you 'cause you're my defender.
Every battle life face in Jesus' name, guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name, I win. Every battle life face in Jesus' name, guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name, I win.
I just bring it forward towards God, my Lord. I be a warrior for He's my cause. The word is my sword, drawn to its source. For this more time I fight thoughts. I just give that and I'm golden. In my God's hands, my hopes in.
My mouth's some water, slaughtering the thoughts of all you narcissists. If words are weapons, then I'm loading up my cartridges. No thoughts will last with this, I picked up where my target is. Trying to be my medicine, but thoughts, they ain't no pharmacist. For people, I fish vastly like broadcasting. Channeling my masters, heart into all my craft. And avoid all your crafty behavior. My savior can save you, just pray that he'll shape you.
Every battle life face in Jesus' name, guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name, I win. Every battle life face in Jesus' name, guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name, I win.
So amazing, you are all I want. You give me purpose for life. I found my freedom in Christ. With you I belong. I lift my hands to the sky. I found my purpose for life.
I'm just singing in my head.
There we go. Jason, let's get it.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I think someone's mic has popped out.
Has popped out?
Everyone got their mics in? We're all good. Chris is giving us a signal.
Who's going to clean this up?
I don't
Chris,
know. You are.
I'm
I think
staying
you are.
up
Wow,
to
that's
time.
way more Christmas.
Guys, I'm so excited. It is our Christmas special. We are back with our final Higher Life show of the year. I am your hostess. My name is Sammy. We've got another host. His name is Andy.
Yes,
Andy's new to the fam.
You're not Mark.
Well,
Mark.
Mark is having some technical difficulties, so
Yeah.
we've got an Andy to step
Technical
in.
difficulties.
Hi, Mum. Mark is glitching right now.
We've also got Gina, the penguin.
Hello, yes,
We've
I'm a
got
penguin.
Joe, the Bazza Barrett, and we are super excited to be hosting you guys for the Christmas special. We've got loads of stuff going on. We've got lots of stuff going on. We've got an interview with Jingle, Jangle actress Sharon Rosa Pin the screen. She's going to be on the screen later on doing this interview with us. We've got fun, music, games, challenges, all that stuff, and our biggest giveaway of the season. We're giving away £200.
That's a lot of
And
money.
Joe, fill us in, bro. What's happening with that?
Well, first of all, you might see on your screen this kind of a Restream bot coming
the
up on the
bot's in.
screen. That is our friend, Mr. Restream bot. Basically, we've got this video going out on all the band's channels. So our Restream bot collects all the comments into one place. So if you see that, it's not weird. It's just our friend Restream sorting all that stuff out.
His
But
name's Steven. Say hello.
like we said, it's time for that all-important giveaway question for the competition where you and a mate could win £100 each. £100 each.
I want
So
it.
this is how it's going to work. We've asked you this week to invite a friend to tonight's event. Okay, now all you have to do is you have to tag the mate that you brought, and your mate just needs to tag you back on the live chat. And then at the show, some point, we're going to go through and we're going to have a look, and we're randomly going to pick people who have selected their friends. So one pair of friends is going to win. Right, not everyone's going to win. Just to reiterate, one pair of friends is going to win.
£200.
One person's a pair of friends are going to win £100 each.
Yeah.
That is what is going on. So get tagging your friends. Did we mention about
We
it?
did mention.
I forgot to
idiots.
tell you guys.
Do you want to fill us in, Sammy?
I'm really
It's
sorry.
already descended into
Really
chaos.
sorry. Stop it, please stop.
Give the techies too much power. This is what they
So
do.
basically, the techies have all the power tonight. At any point, they can play Here It Is, Merry Christmas, or whatever it's called this Christmas. They're gonna play that, and whatever we're doing, we have to stop and we have to dance. Like this. Woo! Merry Christmas. You see that? Oh, come on, get those legs going. So I'm sorry, everybody. This could be a
You
long
know what?
night.
It's been a chaotic intro. We've got there though. So remember to tag your mate that you've brought. Tag each other. You can win £100 each Amazon voucher. Some point during this thing, that song's going to come on. We're going to have to dance. Let's go to a song. I think we need a song, right, to get us through this. So the first song this evening is a song by Brightline. That's my band. This is our version of Joy to the World and Hark the Herald. So check it out.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Ba-ba-da-ba. 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 Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, like
on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Bravo. That was
Joe, you used to have hair.
I used to have hair, right?
Wow.
Who knew? Who knew?
Amazing. I didn't know. I didn't
Lucy Angles with that vocal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, very, very beautiful. And luckily for you, we've got more of Lucy now. We're going to see Lucy Angles again because it's time for Battle of the Bands for the last 3 weeks. Or how many weeks has it been now, Joe? Woo!
Get those legs going, everybody. Come on. Wait, come on. Wait.
I was getting into that one.
it.
Then.
Yeah.
Confetti.
I'm getting into it now.
Oh.
What were you saying before you were rudely interrupted,
Yes,
Tina?
honestly,
Rudely interrupted.
honestly. I was saying that it is time for Battle of the Bands.
Okay, guys, come on now. With great power comes great responsibility. We're trying to get on with the show here.
Oh, I was getting into that again.
Yes, Battle of the Bands is happening. We've pitched all of our vocalists up against each other. And today is the final. We find out who the winner is.
Is it
so,
us?
I could not possibly tell you.
Who
You'll have to
knows?
watch the clip to find out. Keep the clip.
Welcome to episode 3 of Battle of the Bands. It is the Christmas final. It is kicking off. Let me remind you of the scores so far. In joint first place, it is Brightline and Soulbox, both with 4 points. In second place with 1 point, it is Amongst Wolves with 1 point. And in third/4th place is OTC with half a point. But it is still all to play for. And actually, OTC or Amongst Wolves could win this thing. It is all to play for. How are you guys feeling this week? You look a bit defeated.
Yeah, a little bit. After the last few weeks, I'm not feeling amazing, but I've got a point, and that's good. Yeah.
That is good. You do.
It's better than half a point.
It is. And
Imagine having a half point, you may as well have no points, all right?
you know what? That half a point could be everything James needs to win.
Okay.
Push him in
okay.
front.
I might just win the whole thing by half a point.
The winners so far, how are you guys feeling? Lucy first, how are you doing?
I'm doing a little bit better than last week.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Did you feel bad? Yeah, after
Yeah,
all
I
those
did.
mince
I did.
pies?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, pleasure. John?
It's weird because it feels like it was like.
And that's all the time we have from John. Anyway, are you ready to hear what this week's challenge is?
Yeah.
All right. This week's challenge, as you can see, you've got toilet roll beside your chair, yeah? And you've got a carrot and you've got...
2-ply or 3-ply?
And you've got a hat. I don't know, I think it's probably 2-ply.
Okay.
All right. Now, your challenge this week, using all these materials, you need to create the best snowman that you can with those things. So you're wrapping yourself in toilet paper, if that's the way you want to do it. You're turning yourself into a snowman. You have 2 minutes to create the best snowman that you can. This is the pointing system, and this is where it is all to play for. Okay, 2 points will be awarded for the best coverage. Another 2 points will be awarded to someone who most looks like a snowman. And another 2 points will be rewarded for the person who has the best snowman pose at the end of the 2 minutes. There's a potential of somebody getting all 6 points. Right, so with a little bit of TV magic, we're gonna get rid of the chairs like this.
It's gone.
How'd you do that?
Thanks so much.
Cool, so, like I said before, these guys have 2 minutes to make the best snowman they can by wrapping toilet paper around themselves. They have a carrot and a hat as well to give that authentic snowman look. There are 6 points up to grabs. 2 points for the best coverage, 2 points for the best looking snowman, and 2 points for the best snowman pose at the end of the 2 minutes. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go! Right, I'm intrigued by techniques here.
Oh, this toilet paper is awful.
Yeah,
It is, so I can't even rip it.
It was cheap, but John's managed it. John's managed it, so you should all be able
Got a
to.
lot of experience with toilet paper. Use it every day. Right.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh,
Remember to stay near to where you're supposed to be stood.
right, I've got a theory.
Oh, Dan's creating snow here, but I don't know if you have time to do that.
Wait, how long have I got?
You got 1 minute and 30 left.
That's fine. That's all I need.
Yeah.
It's all I... Oh, no.
Oh, keeps breaking.
All right, how you doing? All right, John's technique is interesting. I feel like he might look more like a mummy at the end of this, though. Okay, how are we getting? We're getting on. Dan is... Interesting techniques. All right, James is doing well.
Oh, I can't. It keeps ripping.
Slow progress. Okay, Lucy's gone for a... on it,
It's
see
going to
what
be
happens.
very hard.
They keep breaking.
All right, a minute to go. A minute to go.
Oh, my days.
A minute to go. A minute to go. All right, you got your hat. He's got his hat. This is interesting.
Oh, I've got my hat.
James, you might have to hurry up. I'm not gonna lie. You might have to.
No, I'm getting there.
You're getting there. All right. If you've got your technique, then I trust you. All right. Don't forget to use all the elements that have been given to you. All right.
I'm eating a carrot.
You've got 30 seconds.
No, we haven't.
30 seconds. I don't know what Dan is doing. Why is Dan sat on the floor? You're supposed to be stood up, mate.
Every snowman I've ever made has been about this height. So I'm going for a realistically sized snowman.
You're the biggest moaner out of all these episodes.
All right, you've got 13 seconds.
Oh, really?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. 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 All right, stop with your pose if you got your pose. All right, let's have a look at everybody. Okay. This is so funny. All right, let's judge the pose first. I think the best pose goes to Lucy. What? 2 points to Lucy. You know what? I'm going to take those points back. I've just seen James properly. What? And James just looks happier, and I like happy snowmen. So the 2 points are no longer Lucy's and Brightline's. They are James.
That's so harsh.
Gets 2 points. Now the next points went for best coverage. There is a winner by far. It's Lucy.
Yes.
Lucy is one. Lucy gets 2 points.
What? I'm completely
Covered in
No offense, bro, but you look like a scarecrow.
Hey,
She does look like a scarecrow. I wasn't going to say it, but she does.
coverage. I got more coverage, okay?
The final 2 points goes to most snowman-like Dan Jenkins.
Come on!
I just think he looks the most.
Carrot.
And I've got snow. I'm surrounded by... Look,
Yeah.
I can animate as well.
I think this is a joke.
So, final scores are this. In fourth place, with 2.5 points, is James and Otis.
Well done, James.
In third place is Dan and Amongst Wolves with 3 points.
Go on amongst wolves.
Strong contender. In second place, it is Soulbox with
Well done,
4
Soulbox.
points. In first place, it is Lucy and Brightline. This is not biased. I genuinely think she did the best. So Brightline have won Battle of the Bands.
No way!
You get to do a victory speech. Lucy, address the camera and tell your audience how
trying to get
proud
in.
you are.
I would like to thank the rest of the members of Bright Night for giving me this opportunity to to do this, and I'm really excited that we won. And and Amongst Wolves are really sad, and they keep throwing things at me. But Brightline wins, so Merry Christmas!
That is it for this round of Christmas Battle of the Bands. It has been so much fun. We've really enjoyed it. It's been an adventure. We hope you have an amazing Christmas.
Bye.
Yes! We win! Funny that, the host and the judge, his band wins. Funny. Real shame.
It wasn't. I didn't do it on purpose.
A legitimate win, bravo.
Yeah, but
Bravo,
Gina said we
Brightline.
legitimately won. But we won. Suck up, Gina. Joe, it's Christmas, we'll forgive you this time, but next time we want a fair contest. So, it's time for Lockdown Lifelines. We want to know some things that have been getting you guys through the second lockdown, and just lockdown in general. But because it's Christmas, we want to know, in the comments, leave us, what is your favourite Christmas film? Okay, if you leave a comment, and if I like the Christmas film as well, you'll get a little shout out.
Favourite Christmas film?
Favourite Christmas film.
Ever.
Literally ever.
What if it's not a Christmas film?
Well, then don't write it.
Okay, so favorite Christmas film. All right, all right.
Come on, Joe. Come on.
So I just need to know the rules.
Yeah.
I need to know the rules.
Yeah, amazing. Well, guys, while you're in those comments telling us what your favorite film is, don't forget about the giveaway.
Oh my gosh,
If you are just joining us, we are giving away £200, £100 for you and £100 for a friend. For your chance to enter into that competition, you need to invite a friend. It's not too late. If you just joined us, text your mate, say, hey, we could win 100 quid each right now. Join this chat. And as soon as they're in the chat, you need to mention them. They need to mention you. We see that you're friends and you could be in with a chance of winning £200. Come on, guys. £200. So don't forget, tag your...
Oh, yeah.
We're having fun. And I'm going to hurt all the techies at this rate.
Yeah. All right. Yes, you could win £200, £100 for you and £100 for your...
Oh, someone's getting in real trouble.
Everybody's having fun.
All right. Are you having fun there? You're having fun there. Matt. All right.
Oh my God. Stop.
All right.
Just want to say my line, okay?
Too much power.
All right. So, what are we saying? Yes, you could enter. You know what? I've enjoyed. Oh my God. I've
had the power to sack you guys.
We believe in you, Joe.
I've seen on the chat just how many people have brought their mates along.
Yes.
Fun to see a load of new people. So if this is your first week watching High Live, you are so welcome. It's so good to have you. Now, we've got something exciting going on. I don't know if any of you have seen the Christmas film Jingle Jangle that came out on Netflix this year, and it is epic. Think Greatest Showman, but Christmas.
Wow.
It is insane. It's so good. And we've managed to secure an interview with one of the actresses from Jingle Jangle. How cool is that? I don't know. She might be a friend of Chris Cam. That might be it. But that might be how we did it. So sit back, relax, and watch us as we chat to one of the actors from Jingle Jangle. Her name is Sharon Rose. She is amazing. Check part 1 of her interview right now. One of the films I was really excited to watch this Christmas when I saw the trailer was Jingle Jangle on Netflix. If you've not seen it, Jingle Jangle is this amazing, feel-good Christmas musical epic. About a once joyful toy maker who finds new hope when his kind and curious granddaughter comes into his life. And I thoroughly enjoyed the film, and the music is amazing too. And so today, for this very special Christmas episode of Higher Live, we actually have one of the cast members of Jingle Jangle. So please welcome Sharon Rose, who plays Joanne Jangle.
Hi.
Hello, Sharon. How are you doing, first of all?
I am good. I'm doing very, very well. Yeah, that's all I can say. Still in my house, but I'm doing good.
Very good, very good. So, first of all, congratulations on Jingle Jangle. It's brilliant. I watched it and I was just like, this is just like so feel good and Christmassy. You sing in the epic opening musical number this day, right?
Tell me, what do you do when everyone's counting on you? The decisions you make, the give and take, the promises kept.
And as your voice is amazing. And I was just wondering, first of all, how long have you known that you've wanted to sing and perform?
My parents met when they were in a band, when they were younger. So it was kind of written that I would be a musician and my siblings would be musicians too. So as a family, we've all just sort of gravitated towards music. And so I think I wrote my first song when I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can sing it to you now. I still remember it, to this day.
Please sing it. Please sing it.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, so it was in the 90s somewhere, so you can hear the vibe, right? It goes, put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And let me hear you say, Jesus is my Lord.
Yes, I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, super church kids, just like 7 years old. Those are the first lyrics I could think of. So,
I mean, that is a better song than I could write now. So, you mentioned before a bit about theatre, and you play Eliza in Hamilton on the West End. And so, I mean, what would your advice be to someone who's wanting to get into performing, whether that's kind of stage or films or whatever it is, acting, singing? What would your advice be for someone who wants to do that?
my advice would be, especially considering that I was a bit of an accidental actor, practice. Like, there is no substitute for it. Find a workshop, find a class. If you're not studying, because for me, my parents couldn't afford to send me to acting school or like a performing arts school, and so I just found different ways to practice that. So I found workshops, I found classes, I met people, had conversations, people in the industry, just asked as many questions as possible and read as many books as possible. And just study, practice. I know that sounds really dull, but it's always the dull things that you do that will prepare you for the fun things that you'll do. So
I love that. Dull things will prepare you for the fun things.
Yeah, that's
like that. I noticed we have a mutual friend who's Chris, who sometimes is actually on our show sometimes, and I saw him share something about a project that you're involved in, which is B Major. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is, what the vision is?
We had noticed that with Zoom and House Party and all of these like online sort of meeting places were coming together, there wasn't a place that could be a classroom, right? Because every other place was like a boardroom or like a house party room. I came together with one of my very best friends. We basically, with the help of a great developer, created a platform, like a brand new platform, bringing West End stars with regular people, because at the moment the West End is closed. So we're using B Major to bring West End stars to students all over the world. So if you want to have a workshop with a West End star, come to www.b-major.com and you can book a workshop. Whether it's one-to-one or it's a group session, it's up to you. So
if you're interested in musical theatre, or whatever, check it out. Just be a great place to start by the sound of things.
Yes,
she's awesome.
She is great. So that was part one of our interview with her, and she was like, it's not in actually any of the clips, but she was chatting about she had crazy stories about how like John Legend would just turn up on set for Jingle.
John Legend.
Yeah, like it's just insane, right? It's so cool. So we chat a little bit later on about a load more things about Jingle Jangle, about loads of stuff. So stick around for part 2 of my interview with Sharon Rose from Jingle Jangle.
Yeah!
This doesn't get old. Doesn't get old.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So, stick around for part 2 of the interview. Anyway. For now, it is time for the chat.
I still love that sting. I still want you to make me stings for the little things I do in life. Like going to the shop.
So, are you gonna have like a pad on your phone? So every time you walk to do it, an event happens in your life, you can press it and then you have
and it's like made by Joe, brought by Joe. I love that.
Maybe I can start a business.
Do it.
Oh my days.
Do it.
Guys,
Absolutely.
you are tuning into our Christmas special. We are very happy to have you. It has.
Sammy.
Am I disqualified because I didn't dance? I don't want to dance anymore.
Sammy.
You have to leave now, Sammy.
I'm tired. I just want to say what I'm saying.
I
feel like I have to say it really fast now. Anyway, guys, it has been quite the year, 2020, right? I don't even know what's happened.
It still feels like March, right? But it's March again in 3 months.
No, Andy.
That's scary.
Crazy.
That is absolutely mad. Some of us have taken to TikTok in our lowest of times. I won't mention names, me. So some of us have gotten into a lot of baking as well.
Baking?
You baked didn't you do like a lemon drizzle for all your neighbours or something at one point?
Did you?
When I say I made a drizzle cake,
Ruth,
my wife
wasn't it?
made a lemon drizzle cake and we gave it to one of our neighbours. Yes, but that didn't really have much to do with me. I just kind of watched her
You were
make.
there.
I was there. I was there.
Hilarious.
I could say my household did that.
Well
So,
done.
yeah.
No, I love that, but it's also been like just like a mad year for a lot of people. And I was wondering, what was your high and your low of the year?
Oh, that's the question.
I think for me, I mean, this was supposed to be a really busy year for us as bands, wasn't it? We
yeah.
were supposed to do 14 higher tours. It's all right, Gina. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And we couldn't do that, so I was really sad about that because of COVID. Those tours got cancelled, but it was really nice actually to spend more time with my wife, who I don't actually see a lot because I'm on the road and stuff. So that was good.
That's really cool. I think a high for me, I joke about it being a low, but actually we still got to gig. OTC, we still had our first ever live performance this year.
yeah.
So that was sick. Like getting the chance to perform for some of you guys, definitely a high. My low probably was like when lockdown 1 hit and I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know where to go. Do I stay in Manchester? Do I go back home with my family? That was a little bit tricky, but I had some great family time, so yeah.
Yeah, I think my low point was seeing Sammy on TikTok so much.
Carol Baskin.
But that was my high point, was seeing Sammy do the Carol Baskin dance. So it all balances out.
I love that. Oh my days. Yeah, that was my lowest point. I think that's definitely my low. My high was definitely getting to move in with one of my really good friends, and we got to be there for each other during the first lockdown, and it was amazing. But I can't take away from the fact that some of you have had such a challenging year. And we've been journeying with some of you on Instagram, and just getting texts of like what you guys want prayer about has just been absolutely heartbreaking. And we've been praying for you guys, and we love you. And yeah, some of you have not been able to do your exams. Some of you, like prom got cancelled for the year 11s. I was like, oh my days, like it's been so a lot. And I just wanted to encourage you guys that you are amazing, and that I just wanted you to give yourself a pat on the back for making it through and being able to adjust to such a new normal, right?
Yeah.
It's mad. I don't know about you, but 2021, I want some terms and conditions. I'm not signing up for this until I know what you're bringing. But yeah, it's been really tough. But one thing that's been a great comfort for me, I don't know about you guys, but it's genuinely having my relationship with God, because I've really been low sometimes. Like even just like getting dressed was like a task that I couldn't even get myself to do sometimes. But knowing that there's a God who loves me, and in the lowest of the lows, I can be like, God, what's going on? Where are you in this? And having him show me where he is has been like incredible.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. I love how you're sharing about how your relationship with God, right, and your relationship with Jesus has brought you hope in some of lockdown's craziest, most trickiest moments, right? And that is why we celebrate Christmas as well. We believe that Christmas is full of hope, and that when Jesus came to the earth, that actually God steps into our story, right? He steps into our story. And in the Bible, it says that Jesus is called Emmanuel, which means God with us. And that is why, as for me, that is why Christmas is filled with so much hope.
Yeah, totally. I think it's so weird. I don't know what your thought is when you think of Christmas. And like, my immediate thing is like little baby Jesus. He's wrapped up, he's warm, he's cuddly, and he's got his like blue eyes, and he's just like smiling. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And I think a lot of us have heard the nativity story like millions of times, haven't we? We've heard about the shepherds and the angels and the wise men bringing those random gifts. Like, who wants frankincense? Like, what is that? Who knows? But you know the reason that they all went to see Jesus was because Jesus was not an ordinary baby. He wasn't just an ordinary person. No, they knew there was something special about this person, that actually this was God in human form. Like Gina was saying, God with us, Emmanuel. Jesus was someone special. And so they all came because they wanted to see the Son of God, the Savior of the world. And you might be thinking, how could a baby be the Savior of the world, right? And something I think we can forget a lot is that Jesus didn't stay a baby. He didn't stay wrapped up in his nice cuddly clothes and like looking with blue eyes and all that. He grew up. He grew up to be a man, and he told some amazing stories. He did some amazing miracles, but the most amazing thing Jesus ever did was he died on a cross to take the punishment for the things that we've done wrong, so we could be reconnected with God, so we could be reconnected with the very source of life. And actually, the story didn't even end there. 3 days later, Jesus, he rose from the dead, proving not only that he was God, but if we put our faith and trust in him, we can live life to the full, life to the max. And that 3 days later, he rose from the dead, like I've just said, but when we die, death is not the last chapter. We get to spend eternity with God in heaven. That is the hope we're talking about. God, Emmanuel, with us in the person of Jesus. So, as you're thinking of Christmas, don't forget, there is a reason for this season. It's not just presents and gifts and all that nice stuff and seeing family. There is hope through it all.
Yeah, especially because in the Bible we read that Jesus says, in this life we will face trouble. I think this year is proof to all of us that this world is not perfect, but he says, take heart because I have overcome the world. That means he died so that we could be closer to God and rose again to prove that he has overcome everything. He has the final say on absolutely everything. If you're having the worst time of your life right now, I want you to know God is with you.
Yeah.
And he loves you and he understands your pain. He understands that you are struggling and he wants you to tell him how you feel because he cares about every single part of your life.
Yeah.
And it's a relationship that's open to every single one of us. And Joe, tell us how we can jump into that relationship.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about it is that God doesn't stay in like clouds somewhere just kind of being judgmental, just kind of looking down. And, you know, especially this year, it's been so tough. He's not looking down at us and going, you know what, you guys sort this out. You guys have got this. He's in there, isn't he? He's there with us. But that's a choice we need to make. We've all rebelled against God. We've all gone our own way, put our two fingers up at God and said, you know what, God, I want to live life for myself. I want to do my own thing. But Jesus, when he steps in, he gives us a chance to be in a relationship with God. All we need to do is decide and say, you know what, God, I want to take you seriously. I want to put my faith and trust in you. And if that's you, if you would like to do that tonight, maybe you've never heard this before. Maybe you've never heard about what Jesus did on the cross or any of that. Or maybe you've heard it a million times. I want to tell you, it's never too late to say, you know what, God, yes, I want to live my life for you. And if that's you, what I want you to do is just put a heart emoji in the live chat. And this is just saying, you know what, God, I am taking you seriously. This Christmas time, I am putting my faith and trust in you. And if you did that, if you put that heart emoji, why don't you repeat this prayer after me? Dear Jesus.
Dear Jesus.
Thank you that you love me.
Thank you that you love me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've messed it up.
I've messed it up.
But thank you that you died for me.
But thank you that you died for me.
And 3 days later rose from the dead.
And 3 days later rose from the dead.
Today I choose to live for you.
Today I choose to live for you.
Amen.
Amen.
That is amazing, guys. That is like, literally, it's the best decision you could ever make.
Absolutely.
I think every single one of us here would say, the best decision we ever made was putting our faith and trust in Jesus. And that's amazing if you've done that. The Bible talks about how there's a crazy party going on in heaven every single time just one person gives their life to Jesus. So that is amazing.
Amazing, yeah. And if that is you tonight, if you just said that prayer with us, guys, or you put a heart down in the comments, then we want to be there for you, right? We want to give you the best stuff that we possibly can because we love you to help you as you start this crazy adventure, right? And one thing that we have been doing to try and do that is do roundtable sessions, right? On a Wednesday, and that is coming back. That is coming back in 2021. We will be back with roundtable sessions, so make sure that you stay tuned in. Go follow Higher Life Instagram, and you'll find out all the information about that on there. And we've also got a life pack, right? That's a little thing full of a load of resources to help you as you begin this journey and this adventure with Jesus. It's got a load of stuff on there that you can download. Hopefully it's going to help you guys.
Yes, I think we have some more music.
Yes, we are going to listen to Andy Rose, your band. Yay. This is Amongst Wolves, Rabbit Hole. It's me. Woo!
When all you know are lies and deceit, and I just close my eyes and repeat, wishing, waiting. Now I'm begging for more, barely breathing, now I'm choking, pulling me deeper and deeper, as these lies, they take their grip, making me weaker and weaker, it's all consuming me. Say you won't let go as I'm falling down this rabbit hole, deeper I go, lighting up the dark when I cannot see. Feel the heat, but my roots are planted in deep. I'm trusting you in my loneliness, walking through this land of emptiness. Roots digging deeper and deeper, not wasting away. I won't decay, taking care of my fears, my failures, 'cause you're consuming me. Say you won't let go I'm falling down this rabbit hole. Deeper I go, lighting up the dark when I cannot see. Down this rabbit hole, deeper I go. Say you won't let go as I'm falling down this rabbit hole. Deeper I go, lighting up the dark when I cannot see. Down this rabbit hole, deeper I go. Save me from losing all control. Save me from losing all control.
Wow, aren't we good? Aren't we just the best?
That was pretty sensational.
That drummer.
A bit of a loser, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's great. Stop it.
No, he is great. I love that, Andy.
We are great. Thank you so much. That's us. So earlier on, we asked you guys, what are your lockdown lifelines? Here we go.
Yeah. They've been waiting for that.
They were. I can see it on his face.
Did someone just fall?
Is Gina gone?
What are you doing?
How'd you get up there?
Oh, get those legs going, people. Oh, they're back again. These are my
How long is this going on for? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I think I'm
stuck.
Lifelines.
He's stuck.
And we said, oh, we're never going to get
I can't
Joe
even
back.
help you down.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
Hey.
Crisis averted. So we asked you guys, what are some of your favourite Christmas films? And we had quite a few responses in the chat. We had at Jack the Badger say he likes Elf.
Oh,
you guys seen Elf?
I love Elf.
You love
It's
Elf.
such a good film. In fact, I watched the other day how they made Elf. It's on Netflix.
No way.
It was great. It's fun.
Oh,
It's
that's
good.
interesting.
Yeah,
I
you
might
should watch
check that
it.
out.
Check that out.
What are you guys' favourite Christmas films?
Well, mine's a bit controversial.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put it out there. Bridget Jones.
Bridget
I'm
Jones.
sorry. That
Right,
is not a
right.
Christmas
It is
film.
because of the beginning of the film. Bridget and Mark Darcy wearing Christmas jumpers. Tell me I'm wrong. And there's a lot of snow in that film, so it's a Christmas film.
Sorry, snow does not mean Christmas.
Well, well.
Is not a
Discounting
Christmas
it.
film, and it has
Frozen is
snow
not
in it.
Christmas. Let us know if you think Bridget Jones is a Christmas film.
And
It's
Frozen.
not. It's not.
It's really not. Joe, what's your favourite Christmas film?
I think my favourite is probably Elf, but also I really enjoy Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, that's a lovely
It's a
film.
lovely. I watched it yesterday.
Oh, it's just
lovely.
so precious.
Lovely.
Oh, Sammy, what's your favourite Christmas film?
I feel really bad because I'm starting to feel like I actually haven't watched any of these Christmas films. My
Hard?
favourite. I watched. Is it Claus? Santa Claus.
Yeah.
1,
Santa
2.
Claus.
Yeah. So
pretty good.
I'm waiting to watch number 3, and I really like them. They're good.
I love The Nativity.
Oh,
The one with the school kids.
Love the Nativity.
Love
That is
Nativity.
so
It's
funny.
so- Mr.
And the
Puffin.
second one with David Tennant in it.
third
oh.
one's not good though.
Oh.
The third one
I'll
is.
avoid the
That's
third
the
one.
third
I'll avoid the
Don't
third
watch
one.
the third one, guys.
No?
It's not good. It's poor.
I tell you what, will we find out what Sharon Rose's favourite Christmas film is?
We can find out what
We
Sharon.
can.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the interview with Sharon Rose.
Now, you mentioned earlier a bit about how you were a church kid, grew up in the church, and so you're a Christian, you follow Jesus. I mean, how does your faith affect the work that you do?
I mean, it definitely, like, there are so many jobs that I've turned down because of my faith, but not because, oh God, I'm too sort of holy to do that job. But it's just because as a human being, I think it's always important to have values, right? So whether they are faith-based or just family-based or culturally based or whatever it is, it's important to stand by your values.
Yeah.
And I think my faith personally has helped me stand by those values. And if I see something that I'm maybe like, oh, it doesn't sit right with me, then I won't do it. It's always about reaching into your values and finding out what's most important to you. So my faith has definitely helped me with that in my career.
Cool, let's go back to Jingle Jangle. The opening song, This Day, there are so many moving parts. There's all the dancers, singers, so much going on. First thought was like, how long does it take? First practice for that, but even to film it.
It takes a long time. Like you said, there were so many moving parts. So we had to, first of all, rehearse with the choreographer, who was also the choreographer on The Greatest Showman. So it was a lot of intense, hard work. Not only are we rehearsing the dancing, we're also rehearsing the stunts that we had to do. So if you watch the film, we have to sort of slide down a staircase.
Yeah.
And then we got onto the set, onto the real set. And that came with a lot of things as well. I had costume. So if you saw my costume, it was like layers and layers and layers of like 18th century dress.
And I bet that was boiling as well.
It was boiling. It was during the summer. So it was hot. And so all of that comes with its worries and questions as well, and running around in the most authentic shoes. We were given authentic 18th century shoes, so they were so painful, having to like dance around and smile and look really happy. But the director, David E. Talbot, and the producers and everyone was just always on hand to just be like, hey, do you need a hand? What's going on? How are you feeling? All of that. So it was a great environment to be in. Yeah, it was a very intense time, but it was great to know that we were surrounded by a really good team of people.
Now, one of the things that I thought was just really, really amazing about Jingle Jangle was the strong black lead and cast. And I think in the current climate of race equality, how important do you think Jingle Jangle is for that?
It's so important. Like, I can't express how important it is. I've had an outpouring of messages from families and mothers and fathers, and they're just messaging me saying, my child for the first time saw themselves in a film and didn't feel like they were different or they looked any different. They knew that they could copy that hairstyle because their hair did that. They knew that they could sing that song because you sang it, and it was just it moved my heart. And not only that, the people behind the screens were a diverse group of people too.
Awesome.
And that was so important. You know, the head of Wigs and Wardrobe is a black woman. Her name's Sharon Martin. And, you know, obviously the director, the cinematographer, the sound team, just so many people of color within the team, and that was the first time I'd ever seen that, to see such a diverse team of people. It wasn't even wow, we've got so many people of color here. It was just normal. And I think the normalization of diversity is one of the most important things, because when you watch Jingle Jangle, you don't think, oh wow, it's a great black movie.
No,
you don't. You think, oh wow, it's a great Christmas movie. In general, and that's what you want. That's what diversity is seeking to do.
Amazing. Well, make sure you check out and watch Jingle Jangle. If you're interested in Sharon's project, B Major, check out the link below. You should definitely do that. Finally, Sharon, something we do on Higher Live every week is we do something called Lockdown Lifelines, where either it's like a piece of good news or like people shout about what they're proud of doing that week. We get everyone to comment about all the stuff and we give them shout outs on the show. And I suppose this week's one is very simple. Other than Jingle Jangle, what is your favourite Christmas film?
Oh, has to be the classic Home Alone. I love Home Alone. My favourite Christmas, one of my favourite Christmas movies is Home Alone. I could watch that like every day if I could.
Thank you so much again for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye.
Love that.
That was amazing.
Not only is she killing the game, but she's also picking the right movies.
Home Alone?
Yeah.
James.
Okay, one or two?
All of them.
No, sorry.
Joe, 3 counts.
No, it doesn't.
3 definitely counts.
Macaulay Culkin's not in it, doesn't count.
How is he not?
No. Reference to Home Alone.
Yeah.
I see
no,
what you
it's
did
great.
there.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey! Look at those!
Everybody's having fun. Look to the future now. It's only just begun. Come on,
Joe's going Star Wars.
At least do it in my favour, guys.
Oh, that's sick.
At least do
I'm
it in
hesitant
my
to sit
favour.
down. I can just see it on their eyes.
Guys, it is the time that we've all been waiting for.
What's the time for?
What is it?
It's time to announce the giveaway.
Whoa!
I'm excited.
It's the giveaway. We're giving it all away. Hey!
Hey.
So we asked you tonight for our Christmas special to invite a friend. And you know what, guys? You have invited some friends. The chat is popping off. It's amazing to see all you new people here. You are welcome. We love you. Thank you for joining us. We asked you to invite a friend. They needed to tag you and you needed to tag them and you could be in with a chance of winning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that we have a winner, Joseph.
Me?
Could you tell us who it is?
Congratulations,
No,
Jeff.
you didn't win. Good
Well,
try,
I'd like to
though.
thank my mum and my dad.
Nice try.
Right, okay, yes. Loads of you have been entering, and it's very exciting. So I can reveal. Can we have a little drum roll?
Yeah, we can have a little drum roll.
I can reveal the winners.
This hurts.
The winners, because there's two winners.
Yeah,
Two
Joe,
winners.
this really hurts.
Both are gonna. I'm gonna just get you to do this line. Both get to win £100 Amazon voucher each. The winners. I've stopped. You know what would be great if that song came on again?
Don't give them ideas, Joe. Oh my gosh.
Do it.
No, they're not even doing it. When we tell them to do it, they don't.
Hey! Christmas, everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, we've kept the suspense long enough. I'm sorry. So the winners.
Merry Christmas, everybody's having.
Doesn't get old. So the winners are. Right, I'm going to say this wrong. So the winners are
Nervous.
Kian Thomas and Tariq Lamumeo.
Everybody's having
You win! Finally!
This one's for you, Kian and Tarek!
So
You only gone and done it, ain't you, son?
So congratulations. I'm going to say those names again just in case you missed it. Kian Thomas and Tariq Lamumeo. Don't really know how to say that. What you guys need to do is you need to message us on the Higher Tour Instagram. The handle's going to come up right now. It's going to come up in a second. What you need to do is you need to go onto that Instagram handle at Higher Tour. There it is, at Higher Tour. And you need to message us and say, I won! That was me! I'm Tarek or I'm Kian, all right? So you let us know. Congratulations, you've won a £100 Amazon voucher each.
Nice, good job.
Amazing. Yep, congratulations, Tarek.
guys.
And Kian.
I think I've outdanced myself tonight.
I'm running out of ideas for dance moves.
Having fun. Yay.
Well, you might be glad to know, guys, that might actually be the last time we hear that song because it's almost the end of the show. I'm trying to get it away. I'm trying to get it on my window.
We made it.
Everybody's having fun. Yes.
I feel like we've got a lot of cold sparks to use up before the end of the show. That's what's happening. Yes, but that is it, guys. We have reached the end of Higher Live for 2020.
Forever.
I can't believe the words are falling out of my mouth. That is it. But do not worry. We are going to be we're going to be here next year, aren't we? I think so. In some kind of form, we will be back with you guys next year. And thank you so much to all of you who have been there since the very first show. All of you guys that are new today, thank you so much. We love you guys. Have the best Christmas. If you're managing to go and get to see family, have the best time.
Yeah.
Stay safe, and we love you guys. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, guys.
Bye!